Sloppy Joes. Some dude named Joe added tomato sauce to his ground beef, and that's how it was invented. But how come no one's ever done what I'm about to show you? A Sloppy Joe dip with grilled cheese dippers. Let's get on with the recipe.
By the way, that story about Joe is accurate, and thanks, Joe, because Sloppy Joes are delicious. I mean, how could they not be? A bunch of ground beef cooked with onions, garlic, ketchup, and mustard? Like, that alone sounds like a delicious burger. A couple things I didn't know about Sloppy Joes: you use green peppers. That's cool. I'm down with a green pepper. Provides a little bit of bite, a little bit of crunchiness, a little bit of freshness. And here's the thing about Sloppy Joes. It's kind of a cross between burgers and chili, leaning more on the chili side, hence it being sloppy. To the pot of ground beef, I'm gonna combine it with onions, green peppers, and some tomato paste, and this is gonna be the base to all that is sloppy. To really make this a Sloppy Joe, I'm gonna add a bunch of Worcestershire sauce, ketchup, mustard, a little bit of cayenne pepper for some heat, garlic powder, salt and pepper, of course, but the key is some brown sugar. Now with this mixture, you can just put it in between two buns and make a regular old Sloppy Joe, and guess what? It's gonna be delicious. Or you could put it in some oven-safe ramekins, top it with a cheese blend, and bake it in the oven to make a Sloppy Joe cheese-crusted dip. Perfect for grilled cheese dippers. For the grilled cheese dippers, you could cut off the crust, you could leave the crust on, depending on how fresh your bread is and how flat you make it, depends on how much cheese you could put inside of it. And there's not that many steps left to achieve this deliciousness. Like I said, I'm filling these ramekins with the ground beef mixture. I'm topping it with a combination of Gruyere and cheddar cheese. This is going to provide not only some stinkiness from the Gruyere, but a little bit of a cheese pull from the cheddar. Now, I'm not claiming this to be any sort of health food whatsoever. In fact, the amount of grease that's gonna extract from these bowls, trust me, put it on a baking sheet. You don't wanna have a messy oven. When it comes to pan frying bread in a traditional sense, making a grilled cheese, or in a non-traditional sense, making grilled cheese dippers, top the bread in some mayonnaise, okay? If you don't have spreadable butter, it's a great alternative to get a golden brown and crispy texture. Aren't they just so adorably delicious looking?
How has no one ever thought of this before? And if they have, how come they never made a YouTube video about it? So here's what we got. We have a classic, kind of classic situational Sloppy Joe inside this ramekin. Then I added a 5-cheese medley on top. That's the 4 Mexican cheese blend that's commonly found in the grocery store, plus some stinky Gruyere cheese. And it has provided me with a crust of gooey, awesome cheese that you gotta break through using this grilled cheese dipper. Make it yourself by following the recipe. The link is in the description down below. Go over to recipechampions.com, check that one out, check out all the other recipes that I have for your taste bud brain to explore. Go make it and report back to me by leaving a comment in the description. Bye.